To make these gorgeous tags, you're going to need some card or craft board, a brayer, masking tape, jute string, a green standard mat, a fine point blade, a scraper and any of the Cricut machines. And you'll need to start off in Design Space. So these are the shapes and the sizes that you'll need to make this snowflake tag. The snowflake is a free image. If you don't have Cricut access and therefore you don't have access to a tag shape, you can weld an octagon and a square together to make a tag shape. Once you've got your shapes, the first thing you're going to want to do is to put a hole in the tag using the 1/4 inch circle. You're going to want to place your circle about 1/4 inch from the top of the tag, and then if you highlight the circle and the tag and go up to the top panel to align and then choose center horizontally, this will make sure it's nicely centered. Highlight the circle and tag again, and this time you want to go down to the bottom of the right panel and click on the new Combine tool and then click on Subtract, and this will make a hole in your tag. I'm going to duplicate this tag so I've got it ready for another design later. If I click on it, I can find it highlighted in the panel on the right, and I can double click where it's highlighted and give it a name. And then I'm going to click on the eye so that it's hidden from the canvas. Now I need to duplicate my snowflake because I'm going to need to weld one to the tag and slice the other from the rectangle. You're going to want to place one of your snowflakes over the bottom of the tag. This isn't a good fit, so I'm going to rotate the snowflake 90 degrees so that I don't have bits sticking out either side of the tag. You're going to want to position your snowflake so that the center line is just above the bottom edge of the tag. And then highlight the snowflake and the tag and go up to the top panel to align and center horizontally. Now you're going to want to highlight the tag and the snowflake again and go down to the bottom of the right panel, back to the Combine tool, and this time choose Unite. And now you need your second snowflake, and again rotate it 90 degrees. And place it centrally at the top of the rectangle. But this time position the snowflake so that the center line across the middle of the snowflake is just underneath the top edge of the rectangle. And then highlight the snowflake and the rectangle, and this time you're going to go to the bottom of the right panel and choose Slice. And now remove all the sliced pieces except for the top part of the snowflake. Position this part of the snowflake towards the bottom of the tag. It needs to be about 1/8 inch from the bottom edge, which is about 2 or 3 millimeters. You don't want it to be too close to the edge. And then highlight the part of the flake and the tag and go up to align and center horizontally. And then go back down to the bottom of the right panel, click on Combine and then Subtract. And that's it, we're ready to go to the Make It page. I'm going to use a foil coated craft board from Cricut for this project, so I'm going to need to choose the mat. The craft board is 12 inches by 12 inches, and as I've selected to do it on the mat, the material size is automatically set to 12 by 12. You can fit 12 of these tags onto a 12 by 12 piece of cardboard. If you'd like to do that, go to the top left corner where it says Project Copies, change the number to 12 and then hit Apply. Now you just need to choose your material. I'm using the craft board, so I'm going to search for a craft board, and you'll need a fine point blade and a green standard mat. As this is quite a heavy card, I'm going to use masking tape in the corners just to keep it securely attached to the mat, and I'm also going to use a brayer to help it adhere better to the mat. And now we just let the machine do its magic. When the cut is finished, before unloading, just check that your material has been cut through properly. If it hasn't, then you can press start and do another cut pass. I recommend using a scraper tool to help take the tags off the mat. They're a little delicate and could easily bend. I used some 1mm jute to add a little tie to the tag. And finally, if you like a little bit of bling like I do, then you might want to add a gem. I hope you enjoy making your own tags. I'd love to hear what you think. If you have any comments or questions, please do leave them in the comments below the video, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye for now.